Hello, back again. Voice is started going again. Going to tell you about my free magnum by Boker. This is how it's come packaged. So just throw the cardboard bit away. I can talk better that way. And comes in a nice tin. Catching light off the window is just behind the camera, as you would have guessed from one of my last ones, when I mentioned somebody driving the wrong way down a one-way street. There's a lot of paperwork come with this, as does with most genuine bokers. Here we go. There's a special star tool inside the presentation box, so that you can make all sorts of adjustments on this boker magnum. And I'm sorry about keep popping out of sight. I know there've been plenty of reviews on this boker magnum in the last 6 months, so obviously I never go too in depth because I'm not a knife maker, and I'm not up on all the names and stats. But as I've said before, I know what I like, and I got this free. Was it free? I'll tell you in a minute what I mean. However, I'm not really sure what the wood is. I probably have to read the paperwork, but as you can see, it's stained, either stained all black or it is all black. It has a nice smooth feel to it, and as with most bokers, it's quite well made. No ridges on it, nice and smooth. I'm never too keen on the way clips on knives, any knife, turn up at the end. I know it's supposed to make it easier to get over your belt, but I would sooner that turned down, so there's nothing to catch or snag, and then you've just got to make the effort to lift it a bit. And if you're going to wear it that way, I don't anyway. I've never been good at this, but as you can see, I've got quite thick hands, and that's just taken me quite a bit of effort trying to press that stud to get it up, and that's probably because it's actually quite stiff, and probably what the tool is for, to make it so that you can do all that fancy flicking but as this is a lock knife and quite a big one, not really allowed to carry this in the streets anyway, so it won't make a lot of difference. However, I can take it out, legally take it out camping with me, providing, or shooting, hunting, providing I've got permission to be in the place that I'm at. And these type of knives are quite handy for that. It's a good design, it's got a nice feel about it, but again, where that clip sticks up, it sticks into your hand, and if your hand slid against that is actually quite sharp, and you could do the palm of your hand some damage. So I think I'd be quite inclined to doctor that, and it can be taken off, obviously. It doesn't look like it can be moved around, mind. It looks like there's only one place for it, but there are two little screw holes there, so it can be taken off, and that could be doctored, or it could be just left off, which would probably be my favourite thing. So, boker magnum seems to have it's sharp, but it seems to have a bit of a burr on the edge. I can feel it, so it could probably do with stropping as well. But it's solid. There's no wiggle in it, and again, other than that clip, it's nice and smooth. It has a nice feel. and a nice look. 440 stainless. Anyway, there it is now. How did I get it free? Well, I had to renew my, well I didn't have to, but I renewed my insurance for pest control and that. You don't have to have insurance, but it's always sensible to take precautions. And mine, which is, I just cover all my serial numbers up and everything, but as you can see, picture card, British Ergun Shooters Association. I took out that insurance, which has always been around the £20 mark anyway, and this time it was £23, and the free gift was the boker magnum, postage free, which I call a bargain really, because again, the last time I took the Barca one out, which is a good few years, about 3 years, it was about £20 then, so with inflation you really are getting the boker magnum free. And they do this sort of thing with the Ergun magazine subscriptions as well. So yeah, with my public liability indemnity thing, I got that. So anybody in the UK who's looking at renewing their insurance, go online and have a look. They might still be doing the boker magnum with the Ergun shooting. Now somebody said to me, oh well, it's only 2 million with an excess of 250 property damage. Mine's 10 million, mine's 20 million, mine's 100 million. We're Ergunners. How the hell are we going to do £10 million worth of damage? You shouldn't be doing any damage at all, but if that accident happens, like you shoot a hole in the barn roof or something, it's not going to cost £10 million to replace that section. So, I do think that there are other insurances, such as the Basque one, that have possibly better cover in that there's legal backup for, you know, if you have to go to court and information. It's an in case. Being safe, thinking about what you're doing, planning ahead, dashing into a situation. You're less likely to do that, but anyway, you're never going to do £2 million worth of damage with a pellet at under 12 foot-pounds. So I think quite safe with that one there, and I'm quite pleased to have this. I have a few boker knives actually which I still need to review. I'm kind of started with my newest knives and I've worked backwards at the moment, so it'd be like a countdown backwards rather than getting any more new knives from this point, which quite pleased about. That I am getting back into it. It's just that as well as the infection that keeps taking my voice away, I also have asthma, and I've been out walking and cut 15 minutes off the route this morning, so I had a bit of an asthma attack at the end, and it's left me croaky since, but oh well, we'll get there. So yeah, like I said, I seem to have started with the newest knives and work backwards, so you know, look up QMEC, Gear Bastion and YouTube, Della Dirty Room Knives, Gear Bastion, YouTube, go to Gear Bastion, subscribe if you're interested in buying knives, that is. Subscribe to the knife makers you like who are making the designs that you think you would want and possibly could afford, and you'll get notifications when they come up. Before I sign off on this one, there is one other little knife. Comes in a little fabric pouch, and I got this one off Amazon, and thinking about getting one of these anyway, a little pocket knife. It's UK legal again, and you can see the name, Anglo Arms, and if I just pull up, this knife unfolds to there, and as you can see it's got little shapes for the head of nuts and such like, or books. It came very sharp. It's, if I put my finger behind it, not overly long as you can see. And that didn't lock. It's got a nice snap in place. If you're using it, it's not going to suddenly close on you, but it's not a locking knife neither. And you can actually tighten it up if you can see that nut shape there. Or you can loosen it if you need it to be that way. So, nice little pocket knife in the hand, not overly threatening, nice little work tool, nice and strong, don't waddle about. I'm quite pleased, and it cost about I think it was £3.50 including postage from amazon.co.uk. Snaps into place, and then for safekeeping, because you could easily lose it, it's like a little leaf in a way. Goes into a nice fabric pouch which you could either put on your belt or just keep it in your pocket. At least then it keeps the blade safe, stops it from poking a hole in your pocket, and of course you're not going to lose it as easy. So I just thought I'd throw that one in because I thought it was an interesting little doodah, and it's just one of those, you slip it out your pocket. Having said that, I usually have 4 or 5 knives about me being, so I have to be really careful sometimes because I forget they're there, and you need to remove them before you go out shopping, otherwise you find yourself in trouble. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please leave a comment, please leave a like, have a look on my subs list. There are an awful lot of interesting people on there, and I think there's something for everybody, but also there are a few people on there that only have like 100 subs. For instance, a new one that I got on, Wilderness Gal. She has a nice little platform going there. Talks about a varied amount of stuff and presents it really well. And I think she's only got a couple of 100 subs, so have a look and go over and sub some people. But anyway, try and keep these short because they take ages to put on YouTube, and my battery is ticking down really quick. So thanks for watching once again, and I'll see you soon.